Hello from Warner Park in St Kitts. St Kitts and Nevis make up the two smallest islands in the Americas, and there they are, situated in the heart of the Caribbean, just next door to Antigua, the fairway north of Barbados. We've got Australia and South Africa. Highlights from this key match in Group A of the 2007 World Cup. What's more, we had fantastic conditions, just a light breeze across the ground, a completely clear sky for a game that everybody's been talking about and looking forward to for days upon days. There's the table, South Africa and Australia dominating it. We expected that. It was a rough old ride for the Netherlands and for Scotland. The pitch, what would that be like? Well, it was flat, no question there. Damien Fleming reckoned that you'd have to score to run a ball. In other words, 300 for the side batting first was a minimum. And Barry Richards was with the captains at the toss. The toss was won by Graham Smith. He chose to field first. If anything, there was a touch of damp there that had been rolled into the surface. And maybe he fancies chasing on a small ground. No Andre Nel, Mykyron Tini will play for South Africa. The key team news is that Andrew Symonds is back for the Australians. So almost a Lazarus job, a miracle return for Andrew Symonds to be ready to play in this important fixture. We're mighty excited now. Let's join our first commentators.
We're all ready to go. Sean Pollock to Adam Gilchrist. Just a bit of movement off the wicket. I'd be so pumped up. How do you... you've got to control the emotions, don't you? I think it's up to the two skippers to say, listen, just settle down a bit, boys. It's going to... We just don't want to lose the focus.
What about us in the box? Who's going to settle us down? This is fantastic. Sean Pollock got some swing in the earlier games. Once again, his economy rate was fantastic. It's just a new added feature to his game, being able to swing the ball into these left-handers.
Bit of pace. Good bounce. They're off.
Well, it's a good feeling. Getting off the mark just shows a good communication between Hayden and Gilchrist.
Straight down the ground. What a way to get off the mark for Matthew Hayden. Big tall man imposes himself. Good into the over for Australia. 5 for none. And that's beautifully played. Just a fraction too full from Mykyron Tini. Second boundary, so good start for Australia. Damien Fleming, sit back in your seat. You're so pumped up.
Well, the line's the problem too, Barry. Getting on the leg stump. Natini's bowling to a 7-2 field, just mid-on, and fine leg. Gilchrist, too good a player to let that opportunity go. And once again, just helping it's on its way. The timing.
That's more runs. Again, not trying to overhit it. This is a chaser's on, and he can't get there. Beautifully timed by Matthew Hayden. Lovely timing and utilisation of the pace of the ball and the hardness. You can see there just a little angle, making sure it hits the middle of the bat, and that's how fast the outfield is. No chance. Oh, what a good shot. The chase is on for Andrew Hall. He won't catch that. Too well timed. Boundaries are plenty for Australia. That was a good over. 11. 24 for no wicket. Oh, that's 4. Gilly's on fire.
Well, this is a beautiful shot. Feet planted nicely, Adam Gilchrist. They're not trying to overhit the ball at the moment, these Australians. They're just relying on the natural timing. Placement, the key. And this big outfield here at Warner Park. Good luck trying to chase it down, but that's just as good a cover drive as you'll ever want to see. Look at the balance, the head. The bat comes down on a nice straight plane.
And Wilder on the crease, and he's gone again. And Tini's suffering at the hands of Gilchrist. South Africa on the back foot.
Deja vu here. Full. Outside off stump. Gilchrist getting practice last ball. That's probably even better shot.
They are attacking Shaun Pollock. They're definitely going to attack Shaun Pollock. Just a little shimmy down the wicket and, well, out the park.
This is massive for Matthew Hayden. He summed up the pitch conditions. He likes the look of it. Walking down the crease. My God, that's out of here.
Oh, dear. We've seen a fair bit of that. 85 sixes.
Hayden 20 off 9 balls. Boucher coming up to the stumps now.
It's gone again. And it's gone again. I'm not going to hold back. Shaun Pollock is the target. We thought he might be, and he is. How will he respond?
Jeez, good luck bowling here. That's a beautiful shot by Hayden. It's okay to go over the top when you're as balanced as he is there. Head still. Look at that bat swing all the way. What a great feeling that must be. Not for Graham Smith. He's out talking to his bowler, getting his field changed.
Gilly's gone just wide. Half a chance, but hit powerfully. 4 off the last ball, 57 for no wicket.
Beautiful stroke. He just gives himself a moment. He thinks he's going early at the ball, and he manages to wait a fraction longer before pinging the length so well.
It's the skipper at mid-off. I'm a little bit surprised he's not straighter. That's Matthew Hayden's main area.
Hello. That's Adam Gilchrist, and that is Mark Benson, the umpire. 84 for no wicket.
It's a slower ball from Langeveld. Gilchrist picked it straight away, and they had the locals ducking for cover on that little hill there. All he can do is watch.
It's not for the faint-hearted. That is the stroke of the morning. It may be the stroke of the match.
That's 52 for Matthew Hayden. What an innings so far. From the moment he strode to the crease, he was in dominant form. Stroke the first ball he faced down the ground for 4, and now this occasion, that has absolutely rocketed to the boundary. Matthew Hayden, it was like it came out of a cannon.
Oh my goodness me. Fancy being able to do that. To hit a man flat for 6 over mid-off. Not over square leg, over mid-off. 100 is on the board.
Just backs away the leg stump. Just gives him a bit more width. And that's just flat batted, has to be said.
Oh yes, well taken. Nice smooth catch. Herschel Gibbs in his position at backward point. Make sure that Adam Gilchrist is done for the day with bat in hand.
It was a slower ball from Langeveld, 119 kilometres per hour, and that's what's done him, Adam Gilchrist. Just held up on him. Herschel Gibbs takes a reasonably safe catch. So Gilchrist has to go for 42, Australia, 106 for 1.
It's another one. Without much effort, he's just brushed that away. Between cover and mid-off. It's been a marvellous innings. I mean, let's be honest, you go a long way. You have to see a lot of cricket to see another innings like this.
We have. Australia's a long way away, Daryl. This has been a batting masterclass. And we talked about the power. It's been controlled, just hitting through the line. He's in his zone.
May just have found Madan, but in the end, just getting over the top of Madan. He's not missing out, Jay, is he? He's playing through the line, and when he's playing the big stroke, it's all running for him. Wow, that's bunting at his best. Man, that's a good stroke. He's not going to miss out. He's climbing in on the action.
Well, Ponting now. Boys are enjoying it. The 7th man to score 10,000 runs in one-day internationals, and what a way to bring it up. He's just launched. He's been tied up somewhat by Hall and Langeveld in this one. When in doubt, hit to leg. And he hits well.
Goes straight on this occasion, down the ground. Second boundary of the over to Ricky Ponting.
Well, Ponting's joining the club. I suppose it was only a matter of time. Just driving straight. Foolish ball from Hall. Put his hand up. Probably to just to wave goodbye to the ball.
Doesn't matter where you bowl it if the stroke play is like that. This is one of the most wonderful hundreds you'll see. It is the fastest ever in the World Cup. It's done against the best side going around. Matthew Hayden has played a blinder. That's out. That's out. Well done, Jacques Kallis. No problem for the catcher, Herschel Gibbs. But there's an example of making the ball cut or spin rather than bowling seamer. So a memorable performance from Matthew Hayden comes to an end.
Clever bowling from Kallis. Just took the pace of it, back of a length. Rolled his fingers across the seam, just stood up. And Hayden looking to get it over Herschel Gibbs at gully. Just got a thick outside edge and just place it in a very safe hands of Gibbs. He walks off. Hayden 101 of just 68 balls. Very, very exciting batting from the in-form Hayden.
Brilliant. It's the placement. I mean, it's also clever to play that sort of chip stroke that he plays, but Ponting has an uncanny knack, particularly leg side, of placing the ball.
It's a length ball, but he just picks it so easily. But it's not just his timing of the shot, it's his placement as well. He's just got underneath that ball, little off cutter. He's just chipped it over mid-wicket, but his timing was exquisite.
Clark giving himself some room. Mid-off is up.
Michael Clarke's first boundary of his innings. He's faced 30 balls for his 18. On this occasion, backing away. And the best part about that shot was its placement.
Might have to just think about bringing fine leg up and looking for some more protection down the ground. Smith has had a chat to Kallis. For now, though, they'll continue. Mid-off up. This time he goes over the top. It's not 4, it's 6. This is a good stroke. Kallis had a tidy little spell going here, but successive boundaries has changed that. Well, Clarke now, will he look to take it on, and Ponting look to go through?
That was a slower ball from Kallis. Michael Clarke down the wicket. High and handsome over mid-off. targeting that area.
Again, he's just beaten the man at mid-wicket. It's a dive into Villiers. Boundary to Clark.
Swipe across the line from Michael Clark. A lot of bottom hand in that shot. Maybe Villiers diving to his right. Never really a chance of catching that.
Tries of catch it. Deep cover. May will and doesn't get to it. Boundary.
Andrew Hall made a lot of ground. He was fielding at deep point. Made a lot of ground to try and get that. Ricky Ponting coming down the wicket, slicing it. All gallantly lunged at the end and couldn't quite get to it. But a great effort from Andrew Hall, great commitment.
Another quality stroke from Ricky Ponting. Making it look pretty easy right now. Takes him to his third World Cup 50. Man for the big occasion. Yeah, phew. With that in mind, you're much better than him.
59 one-day international 50s now to Ricky Ponting. Just short of the maximum 6. Beautiful stroke.
Over the top, 6. Only just got there. 50 for Michael Clark. 34s, 8 sixes. Boy, oh boy.
Oh, what a superb 50 from Michael Clark. Was tested early. Slow ball from Pollock. And Clark throws the kitchen sink at it. Muscles it over mid-off for 6. That's one of the areas we identified where he'd go. And just a minute here, they're bringing up third man into the circle, and mid-off has gone back on the boundary. And cover, deep cover, has now come into the circle as well, and mid-wicket is on the boundary.
Oh dear. Another one. That's the second one in the over.
What a wonderful, wonderful shot here from Ricky Ponting. Pollock, line around off slump, gave him length to get under, and Ricky Ponting, well, that's just an extension of his front foot defence. Just follows through all the way. Thank you very much, 6 runs.
You had to reach for it and got it away. 4. $297 for 2. And that's gone straight as well. That's the 300 it's up. At least they're making them go down the ground. Then every now and again you can bowl a bouncer. It's always going to be a surprise delivery.
Oh, fabulous. The best of square drives, and it is the best stroke in the Michael Clark repertoire.
There have been some good strokes played all day, but this is one of the best. Wasn't all that wide. The way that he got on his back knee there opened the blade up. He'd be aware of where that man is on the point boundary.
That's big enough. And Mark Benson will confirm that 6 more will be added to Ricky Ponting's tally, or even to Michael Clark's tally. It's 3-2-8 for 2. And a good thump over wide mid-on by Michael Clark has taken Australia to 3-2-8 for 2. 45 overs gone, 5 overs bowled for 40. 8 and over the last 5, rate of 7.2 overall. 375 still on the cards. Makarantini the bowler. That's a terrific hit. But it's out. Not terrific enough. A.B. de Villiers is the catcher. Ricky Ponting will not go to his 5th World Cup 100. Maybe a very important catch.
Had to be taken on the boundary rope. He had a long, hard look at it, Ponting. He thought he may have cleared the man there. Where's de Villiers exactly? On the edge. It's been a good knock by the captain. Read it well. It's been very entertaining as well. Gone for 91. 328 for 3.
That's a biggie. A real biggie. Michael Clarke is playing quite brilliantly. 341 for 3. How is he? Is he fully fit? That's the stroke that made the injury. Exactly the stroke, and no reaction from Simons. That'll really please him. That's like getting back on the bike.
That's the danger when you look to bowl it full and wide. You get the length wrong, you can go anywhere. You get an outside edge and beat the keeper. Thickish edge, beat third man. Just have to time it fairly well and beat those two men behind point.
Could be a run out. That might well be a run out. I think in fairness, Clarke had committed himself before Simons had been sure of the call. It is a run out. That's a real shame. 92 from Michael Clarke, and it comes to an end in the worst way.
Deserved 100, Michael Clarke. It's been a quality innings. He feels he's well and done and dusted. What has broken the wickets there? Not the knee. It's been taken onto the stumps with ball in hand. Good work by South Africa. Langeveld in particular. This shouldn't be too tough a decision.
I have to tell you, those two have been involved in the odd run out before, and they're involved in another. Simons will be pretty upset that he's isn't able to go on and get 100. Mind you, that was a special innings. 92 by Clarke. It's 347 for 4. Hussey on strike. No stopping that. Full and wide is no good if it's an easy to strike full toss like that.
Andrew Hall persisting with this foolish and wide-ish delivery. Guys have catch it. He thought Justin Kim should have been within a shot here of trying to catch this. It was well hit though.
A bit humiliating for Kemp. He's been moved. Gibbs has gone into that position. Kemp's gone to straightish extra cover, and another fielder. There is now no fine leg. There is nobody behind square, no one near square on the leg side. So again, it's an offside dominant field. 2 saving, 1 behind point, 1 at extra cover, all the others back on the fence. That's out. It's a funny old period for Mike Hussey. The game had gone his way almost exclusively, and now that it's not doing so, it would be riveting to watch him when he's suddenly in a pressure situation and see if he can make it work in the way that he has been. Good catch.
It's a very good catch because Hussey's hit this well. Kallis for a moment thinks that it may be dropping short there. Gathers his composure, tracks back and takes a head-high catch. Brilliant work. Hussey goes for 5. 3-5-3 for 5.
Andrew Simons has just smashed it. It's gone head high, curling like a tracer through extra cover.
Matthew Hayden earlier on flat batted a couple. They went harder than this one.
Got him, lovely in-swinger. Good effort, Andrew Hall. This is a darn good final over. Just 4 from it. 89 came off the last 10. 377 for 6 is the sum total of it all.
How will South Africa feel about it? Australia, we know, will be confident. They have to believe this is enough, but it's a strange old game. There's plenty of batting in that South African lineup. But no doubt it will require someone, maybe more than someone, perhaps a couple, just to play some superb innings. Third highest total in the World Cup. That's what they're chasing.
That is the batting card to make the bowlers' hearts sink. 377 for 6, set up by a quite devastating performance from Matthew Hayden. One of his finest ever innings, the fastest 100 in the World Cup and the fastest 100 in one-day cricket by an Australian. There are the bowlers. They all suffered, I'm afraid. Shaun Pollock has never been more expensive. A monumental target then for the South Africans. 378 if they're to win it. That's a rate of 7.56 and over. When we come back, we'll see if they had something special in the locker for us.
Two wickets away from 100 wickets at this level. Australians only starting with first slip. Matty Hayden in there. Andrew Symonds, that man, turned well, hit the ball hard. And a dot ball to start. And De Villiers gets through the gap. Will it go all the way? Clark chasing hard. Symonds with him. Couldn't quite get there. Good attempt. So De Villiers is off the mark with a 4. Incredible shot. Not that short of length. De Villiers quickly rocking back on the back foot, crunching it all the way for 6.
Great start for De Villiers. 4 and a 6 in consecutive deliveries. All timing goes all the way.
Oh, beautiful shot. Excellent timing from De Villiers. Won't be running too hard for that one. It's already showed. His eyes in, feet are planted nicely. Just need to help it on its way into the gap. 4 runs.
Probably looking for a bit of swing. There is none. Straying on the pads of De Villiers. Good enough timing. Quick outfield. Damien Fleming mentioned his balance. Yeah, very balanced at the crease.
Well bowled, well played as well. Will it go all the way? Misfield from Ponting, you don't see that much. I think he got done by the bounce. So Smith's on his way.
Yeah, I think you're right, Damien. Just where the ball took a bit of a bounce. Lovely push down the ground. And just there. Just couldn't quite get his hands around the ball. Takes a deflection off his hand. Couldn't stop it from going for 4.
Punch through the leg side. Fine leg is up. Nathan Bracken won't get there. So 1 ball for McGrath. 4 runs.
Bit of a loosener from Glenn McGrath's got the wobbly head going already. Disappointed. Bit of a loosener on De Villiers' pads. He's good enough. Fine leg up. Lets the ball come to him.
Oh, beautiful shot through the covers. That's all class. De Villiers putting on a batting show here.
Beautiful cricket shot. AB de Villiers missed out in the first game, looked very good in the second game, hit it on the up, through the covers, all the way along the ground. Look at his hands through the ball, beautiful shot.
McGrath again. De Villiers getting plenty of bat on it. 3 consecutive fours now. Pressure on McGrath.
50 comes up for South Africa. Only in the 6th over. Nightmare start for Glenn McGrath. 3 fours off his first 3 deliveries. AB de Villiers gets it wide of the man at third man.
It's a lovely cricket shot. Beautifully done. Just gave himself a hint of room. Backed away, outside leg stump, and therefore could swing freely through the ball. Any idea that he's limited to the leg side has been scotched today.
I reckon they're going to target Watson. Not much is happening. And you can get underneath him nicely. He's just that sort of pace, and you've got the power plays are still in play. Going to go over the top, Graham Smith.
Oh yeah, 4. Just a little punch into the ground. It really is difficult to defend this little ground.
Now then, Sean Pollock went for 83. He was the targeted bowler. The best bowler over 10 years for Australia has certainly been Glenn McGrath. Is he one of the targets?
There won't be any stopping that either. This is a little cameo from AB de Villiers. He'll want it to be a lot more than that. But what it's done is it's changed the whole emphasis and thinking. It will have been a one-sided thought process at the end of the Australian innings. They'll have felt so good about what they've achieved, and South Africa very concerned in the dressing room. It's a big ask. Now, in no time, in less than 10 overs, this is back at even Steven. That's more good placement. It's a really nice innings, this, from AB de Villiers. He's rolled to 47. South Africa to 79 off 11 overs. Good shot. Really good shot. He'd backed away to hit over cover. Responded to the length of the ball with immense power.
Yeah, his nickname's Biff, and that's what he does. He biffs the ball away. He was going offside and suddenly had to change his mind. I think Hayden might have just got a... Nope, not quite. Just out of reach. And that's what you can do. When you're so committed to the shot, you invariably, even if you miss hit, you can get it over the infield.
Fetch that. Fetch that. Oh, we've got a game here. Warner Park in St Kitts might have one of the great afternoons out of itself.
Yeah, if you're anywhere near the stadium, get down here. This game is on. It's on for young and old. Graham Smith now joining in the party. AB de Villiers did all the work earlier on, but Graham Smith always going to be a key for South Africa. Powerful man. Thank you very much. We'll have 6.
And then you get a bit of luck as well, and it takes you to 50. It's a really good innings. Amazing effort to stop the ball out on that deep backward square leg boundary, but AB de Villiers has provided a platform here for South Africa to do something special. Exceptional commitment from Brad Hogg, which works. How about that?
Yeah, fantastic fielding, isn't it?
That's a blistering stroke from Graham Smith. That thing rocketed off the back.
That's his area. He loves it there. I think he was setting himself to go the other way. And that's the strength of the man.
taken him on down the ground. Top shot by Abby de Villiers, the maximum. It's the 99.6 at this ground.
Don't think the 100 will be too far away. Brad Hogg has had them based in their crease for most of his spells so far. That's a very, very safe shot.
Has he found the gap? He's found it all right. He's found it, and it's a 4. De Villiers goes on to 75 from 62 deliveries.
Well, that just shows he doesn't need to premeditate the big shots. Just play each ball on its merits. You get a half tracker like that, you put it away, which he did well.
Goes again. 4 more.
Well, that should settle these nerves. 2 consecutive 4s. Simon's just dropping short, bowling that pace. You've got to get the ball up, try and get above eye level, force him to play on the front foot.
Oh! Make that 3. 13 from the over. It's 147 without loss. He wants the second. He's going to have to push hard. Direct throw. A moment of brilliance can change this. Has this been the case here for Australia? This is a phenomenal throw from the boundary. It's never really on.
Oh, this is amazing stuff. Watson from the boundary. They needed some inspiration. A little bit of luck. It was a dangerous 2 anyway, but the direct hit finds De Villiers on his way. Oh, that's super stuff from Shane Watson. So De Villiers confirmed on his way. Maybe that's the inspiration the Aussies need. On his way for 92. South Africa lose their first wicket, 160 for 1.
Wonderful cover drive. As pure as you like. And that's 5. That'll be 5. Now, let's find out what happens here. Mark Benson will just go to check with Steve Buckner that he's got it all right. But there are certainly 5 penalty runs for this hat that somewhat ludicrously has been placed. In fact, it's now been picked up by Sean Tate and put in his head. But it's obviously Adam Gilchrist's cap. That means 5 penalty runs. The 2 don't count because dead ball was called. So Gilchrist has got the helmet on, he's got his cap behind him, the under edge hits the cap, and that is 5 penalty runs. Cramp, would that be great?
Well, whether it be cramp, he might just be tight, either his quad or his hip flexor, getting the fluids in.
Good. Yes, Gus.
Graham Smith is really struggling out there. He has to be compromised in one way or another. He must be best leaving the field, getting himself sorted, getting Herschel Gibbs in there. The momentum has been taken out of everybody, and it's given Australia a clear lift.
Up in the air, is it out? No, just wide. Ponting made good ground but couldn't get there.
Effort, Richard.
Oh, beautifully played. I'm looking for the sweep shot that just runs away so fast. Can't do anything. Very hard to defend on this ground.
deft touch there from Jared Callis. It's not all about brutality, punching the ball over the fence, but showing a bit of class. And that's a beautiful little dab shot there.
There he goes. Okay, the game's on. Herschel's got his first 6. Group A will all be applauding because that's 6 number 100.
Quite unbelievable. It's only the 6th game. And Gibbs, well, that man's hit plenty of them.
Could be out. Gilchrist is absolutely confident. Gibbs is on his way. The wrong one has done it. Well bowled, Brad Hogg. He was looking to run it away on the onside. Didn't pick the spin. And Brad Hogg has come up trumps.
Well, he's happy, Brad Hogg. Why wouldn't he be? And Adam Gilchrist, partners in the crime. This was a superb delivery. Left arm Chinaman bowler. Bowling the wrong and Gibbs having to reach for the ball. Good drop. Bails are off. Feet is in the air. So Herschel Gibbs is on his way. Neat work from Gilchrist. Gibbs on his way for 17. South Africa 220 for 2.
In the air. Out. Planned move. McGrath bowled the bouncer with the man back. Ashwell Prince has hit it straight down his throat.
Well, good execution from McGrath. Good bouncer too, he got it nice and high. Prince liked the look of it, but he couldn't control it. It was above eye level, always going to go in the air, so he needed to go all the way. Matty Hayden's excellent game continues, so Australia starting to strike with a bit of consistency. Prince on his way for 1, South Africa 223 for 3.
That's no stopping that one. A good firm hit. Mark Boucher's the sort of man who could turn this around. He's a sprinter.
It started.
Whoa, fetch it in the crowd. Boucher the buoyant, can he do it? That's a bit of momentum for you.
He'll think twice about bowling it back of a length, Glenn McGrath. This is just set up and Boucher's just followed through with it.
It was a pretty good stroke, maybe his best. He played one squarish drive early on that had the old Callis flourish. That might have been in the slot, but you've still got to do the job, and he is an excellent cover driver.
A few better. He was brought into this Australian squad for exactly this. Well, fast in-swinging Yorkers. The dangerous Boucher goes. Side edge. Gone for 22. It's 256 for 4.
Oh, I wonder, yes, LBW! And it's the big striker too, Justin Kemp. So Sean Tate is having an amazing time of it here. He's rewarding the selectors. He's proving he can do it when it matters, and boy, does it matter today.
The value of pace. This is beaten. Kemp all ends up trapped on the crease. He's got to be pushing forward to that sort of length. Kemp has to go, and with that, South Africa's hopes, who knows? Gone for 1, 264 for 5.
Graham Smith is out. Australia love it. Brad Hogg loves it. Adam Gilchrist caught it. And they'll all hug each other, as is their wont. 267 for 6. And a forlorn figure who's hurting both physically and mentally leaves the field.
It's had no option really, Graham Smith. He's had to have a go. Hogg's coming to the tack. You could say that's been a smart bit of captaincy. Taking on the longest boundary. A bit of bounce, bit of turn. He's only found the top edge. On for 74. It's 267 for 6.
Safe hands. Most of the Australians have safe hands in the deep. Michael Clarke is the man who's taken the catch. Jacques Kallis is done for the day, and so may well be South Africa. Beautifully judged by Clarke. It's a very bright light here in the Caribbean. We all had our hearts in our mouths. The ball seemed to hang in the air forever. It's not a difficult boundary for the players to clear, but Brad Hogg has managed to prevent Jacques Kallis from doing so. Just had to reach for the ball a bit and then shut the face on it maybe. It was a super catch anyway, a safe catch. 277 for 7. Kallis has gone for 48.
And he's bowled him. Leg stump. Shane Watson with his first delivery back from a break dismisses Shaun Pollock.
Yeah, you got to feel sorry for Shaun Pollock. He had just too much to do. Even a big hitter like him, every ball's got to go. 99 of 6 overs, virtually impossible. 17 runs and over. You've got to just go for everything. And Watson working on the theory is you miss, I hit. Bang goes the leg stump, trying to give himself a bit of room. So Shaun Pollock is on his way just for 7. 279 for 8. And that's bowled. It's just snicked the off stump. Bracken bowling one of his cutters, and Langerfeldt departs.
He's got a wicket finally, Nathan Bracken. He's bowled beautifully today. I think he's been the pick of the Australian bowlers. And a well-deserved wicket, Nathan Bracken. Bowled the off cutter. Slower delivery again from Nathan Bracken. Just grips the surface and hits off stump. He's got to go 280 for 9.
That's it. It's all over. The Yorker does it for Nathan Bracken. He gets his second. Mackay Antini's on his way. Delight on all the faces of the Australians. This was going to be a huge match. Very and very important to both sides, and you can see the relief and delight on the Australians' faces. Disappointment for South Africa. They played well for a long period of time. They were right in this game at 220 for 1. But in the end, the Australians just too good by 83 runs.
The last wicket goes to Nathan Bracken. Perfect Yorker. Tini playing all around that. Well deserved for Nathan Bracken. The Australians extremely happy. It's a big game today, these two teams. And the Australians have come out in front. Australia win by 83 runs.
In the end, it was just too much for South Africa to do. It was a brilliant start by A.B. de Villiers and Graham Smith, but that de Villiers run out and then the cramps that Smith suffered really took the wind out of South Africa's sails. One felt for them because they were making a decent charge at Australia's monumental score. The interesting thing in the bowling is Shaun Tait and Brad Hogg. They brought variety. They really were impressive, as did Nathan Bracken with his cutters. Tait bowled fast, he swung it. Hogg got it to spin, and they're strong points for Australia as they move forward in this World Cup. And incidentally, they move forward to Guyana, where they play Sri Lanka on Wednesday. They won today by 83 runs against a very strong and in-form South African team. The man of the match was Matthew Hayden. He played one of his greatest hands today. This was the fastest 100 in the history of the World Cup. 66 balls it took him. Also, incidentally, it's the fastest 100 ever scored by an Australian in one-day internationals. He went past Ricky Ponting's 71 in Johannesburg against the South Africans in that extraordinary high-scoring game. Hayden was very pleased and proud to receive that Man of the Match award. He said he felt in much his best form. Australia 6 points, win the group. South Africa second on 4, and it was hard graft for the Netherlands and Scotland, though the Netherlands did in the end get the better of the Scots, and haven't the Scots hurt over that result. We've had a fantastic time here in St Kitts and Nevis, and we do hope that you've enjoyed being with us. The World Cup is underway, that's for sure. It's the Super 8s next. Until we see you then, goodbye.